here. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a great day today. As for me and mine, it's pretty much business as usual. My daughter's in school and I am here cooking. Okay, so I prepped my stuff last night. I skinned my candy yams, I skinned my sweet potatoes and cut them. Okay, I'm making homemade candy yams, homemade macaroni and cheese, cornbread, which my cornbread is already done, and cooked kale. Okay, the kale is cooking now. Also, I'm making homemade chocolate chip cookies. So I hope y'all are having a great day. Just maybe vibe with me for a little bit while I finish cooking. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are having a really great day. So what I'm about to do now, you guys, I'm about to go ahead and make my macaroni and cheese. A little bit of butter, and I'm going to use some heavy whipping cream, not too much of each because the heavy whipping cream also acts as like a butter, so I don't want it to be too oily or whatnot. So I'm going to put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in with my base roux, as well as some 2% milk, a little bit of butter, a little bit of flour, get that roux going and add in my cheese. So yeah, I'm starting that now. I'm using Mayola heavy whipping cream, using some 2% milk. Yeah. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I have been pretty much busy since I got up, made my daughter's lunch for school, and started cooking. And you mothers who cook greens, it's a process because you have to clean them. I clean mine, like I do a triple wash on my greens. You know what I'm saying? Make sure there's no residual dirt or any type of insects or whatever. I make sure they're nice and clean. I'm having a great day, you guys. I feel amazing. I have my cat put away, so you may hear him meowing at some point. But other than that, it's a vibe, you guys. It's just a vibe. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for joining the live. If you guys could hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you feel led to. I really appreciate you guys for even stopping by. I'm a fairly new content creator. My goal is to just spread love, positivity, and maybe encourage other mothers to cook more at home for their family. So, yeah. All right, you guys. So I got my butter almost melted. It is such a process, you guys, with those greens. Oh my gosh. It is such a process. Seriously. It is a process. So the cornbread is done. Hold on, let's see if you guys can see it. Yes, so the cornbread is done. All right. I'm over here, like I said, now doing my macaroni and cheese. I do my macaroni. I don't use eggs, you guys. I know some people use eggs in theirs. Hi, Thing Game. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. I love you as well, darling. I hope you're having a great day and everything is going in your favor. It's a beautiful day here. Beautiful day. All right. So I'm going to get my flour. Let me get. You guys, I don't use a lot of flour because to me, using too much flour in your homemade macaroni and cheese gives it more of a hard finish. You know what I mean? Like more of a stiff finish. So I use a very, very little bit of flour. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, so hey you guys, how are you guys having? I hope you guys are having a great day. So I'm cooking, honey. I'm cooking. That's what I'm doing, my love. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great day, love. I'm cooking. I'm making dinner. My daughter's in school. I'm making a nice dinner. A meatless dinner also, you guys. And we make a lot of meatless meals, and this is one of them. So basically think of it like this, like a lot of sides. You know what I mean? Like we're doing, like I said, candied yams, homemade macaroni and cheese, cornbread, cooked kale, and homemade chocolate chip cookies. So a meatless meal. I love a good meatless meal. Yes. I love a good meatless meal because to me, and in my opinion, meat is not needed, in my opinion. And it's a process with the macaroni and cheese making the roux. It's like a building up process. You know, you melt your butter, you put a little bit of flour in, and then you slowly add in your milk product or whatnot and just build it up, gradually adding in more milk, adding more milk. Then you'll go ahead and add your cheese in, make sure your heat is down low. You don't want to burn your cheese or your roux. You know, you don't want to burn it. And I've been doing this so long, you guys, that I really don't use my measuring cups for this process. I really don't. Hey, Ashley, I hope you're having a great day, my love. Life is good, darling. I hope you're having a great day. I'm cooking dinner. So I kind of want to show you guys without doing the most. I kind of want to show you guys what it's looking like. So this is what it is looking like so far. Okay, so this is called a roux. I do roux, macaroni and cheese. No eggs for me in my macaroni and cheese. So yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna add in some 2%. Ooh, there we go. And then some 2% milk. Ashley, I love everyone, my love. I love everyone, okay? So yes, I do love you. I love everyone, my love. To you guys who catch this on a replay, you guys are the GOATs. I appreciate your view. I appreciate you guys stopping by to look at the video. It's greatly appreciated. You guys, so I made sure my AC stayed on through the night because I knew I was going to be doing some heavy cooking today, and I just didn't want to have to play catch up, if you will, with the cool. So it's nice and cool and cold. Usually I turn my AC off at night or just turn it up or whatnot. But yeah, so it's nice and cold in here and comfortable, you know. It's giving comfy. It's giving cool. It's giving comfy. You know what I mean? So that's that. So I'm adding in some more. Like I said, it's a gradual process with the gradual process. Only Ashley, you're cute. I love everybody. You're cute. Well, thank you for not being disrespectful in the chat. That is greatly appreciated. Oh, thank you for subscribing to my channel. You are very much appreciated. You are appreciating my love. Yes, you are. You are special. You are appreciated. Okay. I'm gonna add some more. Ooh. Making a little. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more heavy whipping. Okay, so this is gonna be it, you guys, for my base. I'm gonna just kind of let it do its thing, gradually thicken up, and I'm going ahead and add my cheese in, and that's gonna help the thickening process as well. So that's that. So you guys, for this, I will be using mild cheddar, some Colby Jack, as well as some sharp cheddar. My name is Beatrice. Ashley, I hope you're having a great day. Hey, Eric, thank you for stopping by the live. I appreciate that. All right, you guys. I'm going to be using some Colby Jack. Okay. So. I hope you guys are triumphing through today. I hope you guys are triumphing. I hope you guys are realizing just how strong you are and making yourself do what you need to do. You know, sometimes we don't feel like doing things, but you know, you got to kind of overpower that feeling. Get it done, you guys, you know? Because if we don't do it, who else is going to do it? Who else is going to do it? You know? So we got to do it. We got to get it done, y'all. We can do this. All right, y'all. I'm going to put in some sharp cheddar, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some Colby Jack in, and I'm also going to finish it off, that top layer, with Colby Jack. I've tried to the top, using a top layer with sharp cheddar, but it was given too rich. So instead, I put my sharp cheddar in my sauce or roux, and my cheese sauce or whatever, and I do the Colby Jack as a top layer. And you guys, I'm careful with my my salt when I make my macaroni and cheese, because the sharp cheddar acts as, a salt component as well. And so I definitely put salt in it, but not too much. And I put pepper in it as well. You guys, let me know how the I'm doing great today, Tashana. How are you, my love? I appreciate you for stopping by the chat. I'm making some homemade macaroni and cheese, some homemade candy yams, cooked kale, cornbread, and some homemade chocolate chip cookies. And so, yes. So my bread is already done. The kale is cooking, and I'm about to put the macaroni and cheese in the oven. I'm almost done. Yes, almost done. And you guys, I already cooked my elbow noodles. So this is my cheese sauce, you guys. Tashana, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you and the hubby are well if you're still in the chat. Yes, it's going to be so good. I love meatless meals, Tashana. I just love a good meatless meal. And I hope I encourage more families to, eat meatless meals as well. To me, it's a great idea. It's just the best idea to me. Absolutely the best idea. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my elbow noodles in. Yeah. So this is the final product of the cheese sauce. Okay. Now I'm going to add my noodles in. You guys, I haven't made it in a couple weeks, but my daughter loves my macaroni and cheese, my homemade macaroni and cheese, you guys. She loves it. And my son does too. Oops. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put my macaroni and cheese. Okay, you were vegan? Okay, so what made you stop, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't mind me asking, Tashana. And Tashana, if you're still in the chat, what do you and your hubby do about the kitty when you guys are driving and stuff? Is he going to roll with you guys all the time, or is he with your daughter sometimes? Cats are so sweet, and they're just so sweet and affectionate. Oh my gosh, I love my cat. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. Oh, I got you. Okay, well, you know what? I know the feeling when you just craving something like that, but honey, I gotta dust that off. I just that feeling off. You guys, I'm going ahead and add in Colby Jack for my top layer. You guys, I so love being a mother. I love being a mother. When my daughter gets home, she smells the food cooking and stuff. And I know that feeling because when I was a child and I would wake up and my parents would often have, dinner, or I apologize. They would often have breakfast prepared. Like my dad made the best pancakes, it was no and food was cooking and we already knew what it was going to be good. My dad made the best pancakes and he made the best cream of wheat. And so I love to be able to extend that to my daughter. When she comes home, she has some of her favorite meals ready. It is definitely, a beautiful thing. All right. So I'm going to put it in the oven. The oven is already on. Woo, hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, and hot, honey. It is hot up in this kitchen, but it's not too bad. Once I get to moving, it gets hotter. All right, so cleaning this up. Midnight is my grandbaby. Midnight, yeah. Oh, I hate to hear that. My condolences to Shauna. Cats are definitely beautiful animals. They are so affectionate and they are just so loving. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I would live without one when I didn't have one. They are beautiful. I love my cat. All right, guys, I will be right back over there. Okay, you guys, so here are my candy yams. They've been washed. So, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn my eye on and add butter. Yes. You guys, it's a beautiful day. I hope you guys are in a good mood and seeing, the positive things in life, because we could all sit around and complain, because no one's life is like the idea, like perfect to the T. You know what I mean? Like perfect. So we can't dwell, in my opinion, on what's not going right. Let's triumph in what's going right and the things that we're doing right and the the good things that are happening for us. Let's triumph in that. Let's be grateful and, have plenty of gratitude. Beautiful. Yes. Yeah. So I am putting my butter. I got my butter in my saute pan, you guys. And I am about to add in my candy yams and my candy yams, my sugars, so on and so forth. So, and y'all know homemade candy yams does not take a long time to cook, so that's a good thing. The last time I made those homemade chocolate chip cookies, you guys, they were good. They were really good. I did a short. If you guys want, you can go check it out. I did a short. And I also spoke of the ingredients and whatnot, just in case someone else wanted to try it. Now, they were really good. They were perfect. Only thing is I wish I would have put a little less chocolate chips in, just a little less. So when I make my homemade chocolate chip cookies today, I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna put a little less chocolate chips in it, but it's still gonna yeah, it's still gonna have, you know, a decent amount, just not too many. Let's hope I can find the top, the appropriate top that goes on this pan, y'all. If not, you know, I'll improvise. It will be covered. But I think us mothers, you know, we sometimes have the issue. Sometimes we'll have the perfect pot or the perfect pan, and we somehow misplace the top for it or whatever. And so, yeah. And we improvise and we get it done, you know. So that's all that matters, is that it gets done. Okay, this will get done. So right now, you guys, I have my candy yams on. I just put them on. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and add the other ingredients, and I'm gonna cover it and let it simmer down. It doesn't take too long to cook. Let it simmer down. Yeah. So I'll be right back. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm just looking at that. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna use some brown sugar, dark brown sugar, in my candy yams. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some more sugar. And this is my white sugar. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter in. And some water. You guys don't judge me. I know it's a nice amount of sugar, but it's just how I do mine. You don't have to use as much. You of course, or as little sugar as you like. But for me and my dish of homemade candy yams, it will be that much sugar. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right. I'm gonna put some more you guys, I'm telling you, it takes so long for greens to cook, in my opinion. They really take a nice amount of time to cook, seriously. And you only need a little bit of water because candy or yams produce their own water, so not too much is needed. Y'all, I sing like I can sing. Like I be singing like I can sing, but I can't really sing. But I like to sing. Yeah, I like to sing. I like to sing. I like to sing like I can sing, but I can't sing, but I just sing. All right. All right, you guys. So that is going, that is going, that is going. I'm about to start with these, cookies, y'all. Okay, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I put in my cookies, exactly what I put. Just let you all know what I put in my cookies. I'm about to cover those candy yams up. No worries, no worries. So this is a bowl that I'm gonna do my homemade chocolate chip cookies in. All right. I'm gonna use my handy dandy aluminum foil. My handy dandy aluminum foil, y'all. So sometimes I find myself having to improvise for whatever reason. I don't feel like looking for the top to this pan, so here we go. I'm just going to lightly cover it. I'm gonna lightly cover it with aluminum foil. Why not? Because why not? Okay. And once they cook down some, and then I will go in and mix it up, give it a nice mix or whatever. So with this, I'm gonna start with my 2 cups of flour. So I'm gonna use 2 cups of flour, you guys. Sifted flour. All right. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna start with my I'm gonna start with 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, and then I'll do my 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and my eggs, and my 2 tablespoons of baking powder or baking soda, excuse me, and then I'll go ahead and sift in my flour. So let me do that. I kind of got out of. Hold on to your love, we have to hold on. Hold on to your love. Hold on to your love. All right, you guys. So here we have 2/3 cup of granulated sugar. We're gonna go ahead and add that in like so, like that. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and get the brown sugar. Last time I used dark brown sugar. This time I'm actually gonna use some light brown sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna use 1 cup of packed brown sugar. And then I'll do my eggs. And this recipe calls for 2 cups of, or 2 eggs, excuse me. Hold on to your love. I got to hold on. Hold on to your love. You You guys, in the background, I have some solfeggio frequencies playing to add to the vibe, you know. Ooh, let me get the last. All right, so I'm gonna pack it. The recipe calls for packed brown sugar. So, yeah, I'm about to pack it down. And it's gonna be perfect because the macaroni and cheese is in the oven. It's not gonna take too long to cook. And while the macaroni and cheese is finishing up, you guys, I am gonna have this chilling in the refrigerator. So yeah, so here's my 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Okay, just gonna take this one. Messy. All right, you guys, I'm about to wash my hands really quick. Okay, and you guys, so the recipe calls for room temperature eggs, 2 room temperature eggs. Okay, so far, we just have we classify as wet ingredients. I think they classify the sugars as well as the eggs, and of course, the flour would be considered a dry ingredient. So right now we're just mixing the 1 cup of packed brown sugar, 2/3 cup of regular granulated sugar. Okay. I'm about. I'll get you out later, okay? I'll get you out later. Take you out later. All right. So, I think I told you guys, I do not like the little white portions of the egg, so I make it my business to take it out every time I use eggs. And it's just a pet peeve of mine, you guys. I just do not like that little residual white. I forget the technical term for it, but anyhow, I don't like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add in those 2 eggs. I'll be right back, you guys. I like to clean up as I go. So right now, for the homemade chocolate chip cookies, what I have in here is 2/3 cup of granulated white sugar, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and then 2 room temperature eggs. So that's what's in there so far. Okay. Mommy come in after a while, baby. All right, you guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up, and actually I'm gonna go ahead and add this in the mix it. This is only like my 3rd time making homemade chocolate chip cookies, y'all. But when I go in the stores and I see that everything almost is like bioengineered, that got me in the mood to making my own desserts. Like everything bioengineered. So that's 1 cup. It's 1 cup of sifted flour. Okay. I'm coming, you guys. Coming. Okay, you guys. So I'm about to go ahead and melt the butter. It calls for a 2 sticks of unsalted. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and melt my butter. It calls for 2 sticks of unsalted butter, and then that's gonna complete. Other than the chocolate chips, I'll be back. Yeah. So you guys, what is going on with you guys? I appreciate you guys for stopping by my live. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate you for stopping by as well. You know, it's greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. I'm moving around a little bit, you guys. Moving around. So yeah, us mothers, I'm sure you mothers can relate to, often find ourselves multitasking, you know, between cleaning, cooking, so on and so forth. So I would consider myself a stay-at-home mom because I only work Saturday and Sunday. So I really consider myself a stay-at-home mom for the most part, which I'm very grateful for. I don't complain. Like I said, I'm happy I'm able to do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Make a house into a home. I'm very much grateful for that. You know, I'm not complaining at all. At all. I will not complain. Absolutely not. All right, so this is a brown butter, you guys, a brown butter chocolate chip cookie recipe. So I am browning the butter. Yeah, so I'm just browning this butter. And if you guys ever try the brown butter chocolate chip cookie recipe, which is what I'm doing now, don't get discouraged. It may seem like it takes a little bit for the butter to brown, but it really doesn't. It doesn't take too long. It just seems that way. So, macaroni and cheese is almost done. Because with the macaroni and cheese, you guys, I have no eggs in it, so that cuts out some of the cooking time. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly everything in it is, of course, you know, so to speak. So it's all about just browning the cheese layer on top. Yeah. Yes. 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 I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And in my cornbread, you guys, I always put oil and butter each time. Oil and butter. I got to have both. I got to have both in my cornbread. And I also put a little sugar for good measure. So oil and butter in my cornbread for sure. And sugar. And it's yummy. It's good. But with the brown butter chocolate chip cookie recipe, you want to be careful. You don't want your butter to burn. So. And I know us as mothers, sometimes you guys can get kind of overwhelmed. Sometimes I know some mothers do get overwhelmed here and there. But a way to look at that would be instead of complaining, you know, about having to do so much on your own, mainly just find appreciation, you know, find gratitude that you're able to do these things. You know, some people can't take care of their children. Some people can't have children. Um, some people can't even take care of themselves. So I'm grateful, gratitude. I'm strong. I'm able, honey. I'm strong and I'm able. Yeah, strong and able. Okay, you guys. So the butter is almost browning, almost to the browning stage. I'm gonna be going to the sink a lot. All right. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my 2 tablespoons of baking soda. 1, and 2. Yes. So from time to time, I just take this of my greens to kind of release some of the pressure or whatever. Yeah. All right, so this is what I'm going for. So that's good. I'm gonna let that butter cool off for a little bit, you guys. And let the butter cool off for a little bit. You guys, cooking makes me so happy. You guys, I promise it does. It makes me so happy. You know, I love being a mother. I love being a mother. I definitely take it seriously. Slow, slow, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. All right, guys. So I am almost to the point where I'm going to add in my chocolate chips. Yeah, almost to that point. Oh, God. So this is what we have here. This is the everything except for the chocolate chips. So. And this is pretty simple, you guys. And you don't need a mixer unless you just, unless you just want to. But as for me, I don't use a mixer. I just use a regular spoon. And if you guys are just coming into the chat, hello. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am in here cooking. I made some homemade macaroni and cheese, homemade candy yams, cornbread. The cornbread is done. The macaroni and cheese is in the oven, almost done. The kale is cooking. And so, yes, and the candy yams are cooking as well. And I'm also making homemade brown butter chocolate chip cookies. So. Yeah. Apologize about that. I had a phone. Aggie, Aggie, Aggie. Hopefully I apologize, you guys. I don't know what was going on, but I did put my phone on do not disturb. So this is what I have here, okay? My hands are nice and clean. My hands are nice and clean. I'm gonna go ahead and just make some balls, and then I'll and you guys, I'm gonna end this live here shortly, but I'll also be uploading a short of the finished final product. I appreciate anyone who joined my live. I love you guys. If you're catching this on the replay, then you really rock, okay? I love my replay crew. I love my interactive subscribers. If you guys are feeling led to, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, it would be greatly appreciated. These cookies are actually going to be nice and big. Yeah. You guys, don't forget, let's activate self-discipline. You guys can do it. You guys can do it. You guys can do it. We can do it. I can do it. You can do it. Mm-hmm. All right, this is my last one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the refrigerator and let them chill for about 30 to 35 minutes. Right, hold on, let me wash my hands, you guys. I'll be right back. All right. All right, you guys, I'm going to show you guys what my cookie balls are looking like. Of course, I got to chill them for about 30 minutes and then I'll put them in the oven. So that's that. And I'm going to show you guys my macaroni and cheese before I get off here. It should be done. Done. Yes, it should be done. All right, so that's that. All right, so the macaroni and cheese is done. Okay, see, that's that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put these chocolate chip cookie balls in the refrigerator. All right, and then I'm actually gonna end this live. And yeah, hold on, you guys. this. There we go. Okay. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Okay, yeah, so. Ooh, that was a close one. Ooh, that was a close one, y'all. My freaking tripod almost fell on my food. That was a close one. Anyways. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. All right, y'all. All right, so I'm putting my chocolate chip cookie balls in the refrigerator. Stay in there for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep the oven on because why turn it off when I am about to throw my cookies in there? But yes, you guys, this macaroni and cheese is giving, honey. It's giving what it needs to give. And it's a hit every time. So far, you guys, I have my macaroni and cheese done, homemade, no eggs, okay? I have my cornbread done. My candy yams I'm about to tend to those once I end this live. And my kale greens are also cooking, okay? So I'm gonna do a short later on to show you guys the final results, and I'm also gonna probably go live. But anyways, I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you for stopping by my live. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. You are appreciated. Yeah, so I'll see you guys back here next time. And don't forget that the best things in life, and I do mean the very best things in life, is not associated with money. It has no price tag. The best things in life are free. I love you guys. Thank you for joining my live. Bye.